What's up, party people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. This video, I've got an errand to run. I have a pouch or bag full of artwork that my husband and I have picked up from various and sundry different conventions that we've gone to in the past. And I've always wanted to have them framed and like all over my walls in my beauty studio. And so I was like, ooh, I think I'm going to go and run an errand and see how much it's going to cost me. And I might end up just getting like one or two done, and then like slowly pay for the rest of them. So, I thought I would go ahead and do my makeup since I'm, leaving my house. I may as well film, hey? So I'm going to be using the Carnival 3 palette again by Be Perfect Cosmetics. If you haven't seen, this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It is super pretty, super duper pretty. Love this color story. It's just amazing. So what I thought I might do is I will go into like these two rows here, these beautiful oranges, and maybe into like the little pinky that we have here. But I really am just really keen on giving this as much attention as it deserves. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to do a halo. I might do a cut crease. I've done a cut crease quite often on my channel recently, but I really do like the way they look. So I mean, I don't want to bore you guys, but at the same time I want to do makeup that I feel comfortable doing. So I think what I might do is I might go ahead and just do the do the cut crease and just let it be. You'll be fine. So if you're interested in seeing the look that I'm coming up with and what I'm going to be discussing in a moment, then keep watching. Okay, so first, me and my mirror. So first things first, I am going to use my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Painterly. Oh, no, not Painterly. It hasn't been Painterly for like ages now. It's in Soft Ochre. This is the color here. And I use it because it blocks out the discoloration that I have on my eyelids. And so I'm just going to do the top half of my eye because, like I said, I think I'm doing a cut crease. So I'm just going to do that just into my crease here because I'll be cleaning up the rest of it in a moment. So what I want to talk about is I am turning 39 in a little over a week, and I'm having a nice little shindig, and I'm quite excited about it because we haven't seen a lot of our friends at all in the past year. So it's going to be really nice to have a good catch up. I don't know why my lighting is going wonky. But yeah, we're going to have a nice little catch up. Hopefully we'll end up at some point playing poker in the night. I haven't played poker in a long time, and I used to play poker every waking moment, and I'm not even joking. Like if I wasn't on like the World Series of Poker or what was the other one? I can't remember the name of the other website that I used to use, but yeah, I played constantly. I loved poker. Every weekend, my cousin and I and my other roommate Chuck, we'd have people that would come over and we'd play poker with them every single weekend. And it was just so much fun. And I love the game. And like back in the States, anytime we had a holiday like Christmas or Thanksgiving with my mom's family, we'd play poker. And I miss playing poker. And I would go to a poker den when I lived in Abilene, and I'd play there for hours on the weekends. I funded a cruise with the money that I made for that from that place. Okay, that's better. Now I'm like in frame. I was feeling like I was sitting like this, and I have adjusted the height of my camera like 4 times, and it's still messing it up. But anyway, so yeah, needless to say, I played poker constantly, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, the first shade I'm going to go in with is Blaze. I'll pop up a picture on the camera, on the video, so you guys can see which color I'm talking about. It's this beautiful reddy orange color, and I'm just going to take that and just run it in my crease. Just kind of pack it, not really, blending it. I'll go over it with another color, but I'm just laying that down in my crease. Okay, next I'm going to go in on a floofy ended brush. I'm going to go in with a BH Cosmetics number 6 brush. It's a floofy-ended brush that looks kind of like this. And I'm going to go in with the color Sundown. And I'm just going to blend the edges of Blaze. Oh, and today I'm listening to Ed Sheeran. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Oh, wow, that's very vibrant and very pretty. The next shade I'm going to go in with is, I'm going quite quickly. I don't know how or why this is happening. It never happens this quickly for me. I'm going on a ColourPop E9, which is a smaller floofy-ended brush, and I'm going to take yellow, and I'm just going to run that under my eyebrow and a bit up to the edge, just to blend Sundown a bit more. And I'm almost like using, I am using the side of my brush to really just diffuse and blend those colors really nicely. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that is pretty so far. Oh, like it. Misa like it lots. I'd like it better if my eyebrows were cooperating, but they're being bitches today. So, anyway. Alright, so that's that done. I'm going to do this on the other eye, and then we'll come back and I'll show you what I do to cut my crease. I think the blend is better on my left eye today. They both look really good, though. Managed to do that quite easily and quite happily. Yeah, I'm happy. I like it a lot. Okay, cool. Coffee break. That is a hot coffee. Oof. Let's see, next. Oh, cutting my crease. That's what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is I'm taking a bit of primer, just makeup primer, face primer. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish oil-free sample that I got ages and ages and ages ago. But I don't use that one. I use the Photo Finish just regular foundation, the clear one. And I really like this one a lot. But what I do is I need a closer mirror first. No, I don't. No, I don't. I can do this. I have faith in myself. So what I do is I just roll my, Q-tip and get it really nice and saturated with the primer. And then what I do is I go in and I look at where I want to cut my crease. And so I'll do it just above my natural crease, so in my eye socket. And then I just kind of trace that. And then I look again to see, like I look forward to see, as long as I'm not trying, like I don't want to take it up too high. So I think, yeah, see, that's exactly how I want it. So you can see it's all clean right there. It's got a nice crisp line, which is exactly what I'm after. So now I have to try and do it on the other eye. So forgive me while I concentrate. Okay, so I'm quite happy with both of those. Very clean, crisp lines, which I really, really enjoy quite a lot. Now I'm just cleaning up the sides of my, and just really crisping up that outside corner. Now I'm going to reprime my eyes. I'm going to use a flat packer brush, well, not a flat packer brush, but a flat concealer brush. I want to use quite a small one, so this is the E3 from ColourPop. It's quite small. It's well loved and well used. I use this for heaps of things, like putting on glitter glue or packing on shimmers. I use the hell out of this brush. So now I need a closer mirror because I want to be very precise with it. So I'm going to first get it on my brush, and then I'll use the shape of the tip of the brush. Oop, I've got a cat hair on here. And I just follow that crease and just apply in my eyelid, my mobile lid. And see, ta-da, easy, simple as that. Super easy. I'm just gonna do the other eye real quick. All right, easy peasy. Now the hard part is trying to work out what I'm actually gonna do on the cut crease area. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Blaze on the outside, and I'm going to use some of these pinky corally shades on the inside and really, really blend those really nicely with each other. So lots of blending happening, I promise. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with Blaze, And I'm going to put that, I could have done a half cut crease, to be perfectly honest. I didn't need to do the full cut crease because I'm just, although if I follow the line of that original little thing, then that'll be fine. Yeah. Easy. Okay, now I'm going to go in on an E1 from ColourPop, and I'm going to take the color Hibiscus. This is a beautiful deep pink color, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to blend that into about halfway across my eye. I'm like literally doing the most just to go to a fucking framing shop. But you know what? It's like Peter Mon says, be too much. If you can and you feel comfortable doing it, bitch, do you. Be too much. I love that little mantra of his. I really do. I think it is just the coolest. Because I think nowadays people are really just kind of afraid to be themselves for some reason. I don't know if it's like a social media thing, like they have to put up this pretense of being put together and everything's jolly and happy and fun and nothing ever goes wrong. You know, I feel like that's really, really kind of sad, for lack of better terms. Now I'm going to go in with the color Bear, and this is a Morphe M204. Ooh, that's a fucking pretty color. Oh, hells yeah, bitch. That is a fucking gorgeous color. I love that. Now I do want a little bit of sparkle, so I think I might go into Vanilla and put that on the inside corner, just over Bear. And I'm going to use a Morphe M209 to pick it up. Ooh, that's really nice. I like that. Oh, yeah, I like that. Is there fallout? No, there's no fallout with that shade at all. That's really pretty. I like that quite a bit. Okay, I'm going to do the other eye off camera real quick. Actually, I want to finish my thought on social media and the fact that you have to just, there's so much pretending happening online, and it's really like, it gives you a warped sense of reality because people just want to show you the good things. And Evelina and I have talked about this before, that, you know, your world could literally be falling apart and all you're willing to show people is, you know, going to the park with your kids, or, you know, oh, I went shopping and I got this, that, and the other, or, you know, it just, there's so much pretending almost online, and it's quite sad because, you know, the reason that I got on Facebook, to be perfectly honest, was not because I wanted to socialize or learn, you know, crockpot recipes or whatever. I literally started Facebook because I wanted to keep in touch with my friends and family back in the States when I moved here. You know, keep them updated on what was going on in our lives and the wedding planning and you know, the little adventures that I was going on to, like the zoos and to Sydney and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of, it's very deceiving, you know, what you see online versus what's happening in somebody's actual life. And it gives you a warped sense of reality. I really, really do believe that. Now, am I anti-social media? No, I'm not. Again, got on social media to talk to my friends and family back in the States. And I still use it from time to time, but I very rarely log on to Facebook anymore because it's so toxic. Like, so toxic. And now that Trump's out of office, it's not as bad. But, you know, like, it was, for a minute there, it was shocking. It was shocking what people were saying online. And it just, I for my mental health, I couldn't do it. I literally could not do it. And even to the same extent, or to a similar extent, Twitter is like that too. You know, Twitter was so toxic, so toxic with, you know, everything with the pandemic and, or what is it people call parallelogram. Even with that happening, like, you know, it just, so much misinformation was being shared, and it got dangerous, to be honest. Like, when you share information like that like, oh, you don't need to wear a mask, or, you know, it causes drops in oxygen levels, and, you know, you can't breathe properly with a mask on, and it's against our civil liberties to, you know, not have to wear masks and shit. And it's like, no, you're being a dick. Like, you're just being an asshole. And like my stepbrother, you know, is very sick and has been very sick. He's got muscular dystrophy, and it got so dangerous for him that my stepmother wouldn't let people come to the house if they had any contact with anybody. She, for months, she wouldn't let people come over, you know, unless they had had their COVID testing. Oh, I just got way too much primer. And like my other stepbrothers, like he couldn't come over, and like my stepmom didn't see my nephew for a long time, because you can't COVID test a kid every 5 seconds. Like, you know, my nephew didn't see his grandmother or his uncle and his aunt for months and months and months. And so, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I think with everybody getting their jabs and whatnot, and I haven't gotten mine because I don't know where I can. So I actually have an appointment to get a pap smear tomorrow with my GP, and I'll discuss it with her tomorrow about getting the jab. I've done up my office a bit differently now, and so I have, where the hell is my primer? There it is. Oh my god, this bottle is so cold. So, oh my god, that is so cold. But yeah, so like, and we got lucky, my husband and I got lucky that we got home in December, and then we had the bushfires that we had to worry about, which was so bloody stressful. Like, so stressful. I can't even begin to tell you. And I don't understand what's happening there. Did I accidentally put primer on my eyes? Alright, I've got to fix that, and then we'll come right back. Okay, I think I fixed it. It's as good as it's going to get, because I think I did go over my my face with, or my eye with the primer on accident. Oh well. So I'm using my Fenty Pro Filter foundation in the color 140. So, yeah, we got home, there were the bushfires, which was so traumatic. Like, literally, like, I put little videos up on my channel. Oh, this is an F4 from ColourPop. It's a dual fiber brush. I've really been enjoying using this to put my foundation on recently. I'm using heaps less and still getting the full coverage benefits from it. So yeah, heaps less foundation, like literally 2 pumps and it covers my whole face. But yeah, I posted like little update videos on my YouTube channel, and we were just like seeing the fires coming down the mountains towards us. And we are lucky that we've got like a body of water in between us and the bushfire, you know, the bushfires. So we had a huge natural fire break, I think is what they call it, or land break or something like that. So, you know, where we are wasn't as dangerous, but given that we've got a lot of farmland around us, a lot of nature reserves, that sort of thing, there's a lot of shit that can burn in those. And so even though we have a fire break, a natural fire break, just a 5-second walk out of my front door, you know, it was still, you know, pretty touchy. Like, we had our cars packed up. We, you know, had we had the cars packed with all the important things that we, you know, would never be able to replace, like artwork, and like I had my childhood teddy bear and my other little childhood baby, and you know, packed up things that we wouldn't be able to replace. And it was so scary, like inventory, like doing an inventory basically on your life and trying to work out what meant more to you than this, what meant more to you than that. It was hard. It was really hard. And, you know, they have like guidelines, and we would get updates, and it was just, oh, so scary. It was so scary. But what I was saying is that we got really lucky that we had gone to the States and come back when we did, because we missed the big corona lockdown by just a few months, literally by 3 months. And we could have been stuck in the States and not been able to travel, because we all know how well the U.S. is doing in the world's eyes right now, given what they've done with what's going on with the parallelogram. And yeah, so we got super lucky that we didn't get stuck, and we got super lucky that we weren't too terribly affected by the bushfires. It was still really scary and really touch and go. A lot of nights were spent watching the app and, you know, looking at the updates, and my husband and I would sleep in shifts some nights, and I wouldn't sleep in the bed. I slept on the couch the entire time that it was going on, just in case, you know, we got an alert or a neighbor came and knocked on the door and, you know, was telling us that we had to evacuate. So, you know, like, my husband and I didn't sleep together for a couple weeks easily. Needless to say, that was really fucking stressful time in our lives. And then we had lockdown, but our lockdown wasn't really that severe. In Canberra, we shut down, and no one, absolutely no one complained. And like, going to the shops, if you went to the big shopping center, it looked like a ghost town. It was almost like it was late on a Sunday evening and everything had shut for the night. And it was just like, it was so weird. It was so weird. And it felt weird to leave the house. It's just, everybody's had a really shitty go of it. But we got lucky that in Canberra, you know, when New South Wales and Queensland closed their borders, we closed our borders as well. And we hadn't had a case, I think at one point we hadn't had a case in like 4 or 5 months. And so they decided to start lifting restrictions on like visiting family and having small gatherings, but still maintaining social distancing that was okay. And, you know, obviously some of the dickheads took that as in, we're having a fucking house party. And luckily, you know, there weren't any issues with that, but I'm really happy. And so, like, for months we didn't see my in-laws either. And that was really hard, because we see them usually once or twice a week, often enough. And so it was really bizarre not to be able to spend time with them as well. So yeah, I kind of want to add a little bit of purple to this, and I don't know if that's going to ruin it. I think I'm going to stick with hibiscus, which was that really beautiful pink, that deep pink that I used, and I'm going to run that underneath my eyes. I'm hugging that really close to my lash line, and then I'll go over it with I think I might go over it with mango. No, I'll go over it with, oh shit, I don't know. Actually, I might just leave it like that. I think that's actually quite pretty. So I'll blow it out a little bit more. Oh, I think that's really, really nice. Yeah. Happy. Okay. What I'm going to do is I think I might take rose pink, and I'm going to put that on a Morphe M124, and I'm just going to place that on the inner corner there. Oh, that's pretty. Oh god, that's pretty. I like that shade a lot. That's pretty. So pretty. Okay. I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. And then we'll come back to finish off the face. And yeah, you know, things, stuff, and jazz. My eyebrows look very, very dark right now. Dark and dramatic. That's not what I was going for. Oh dear, oh dear. I used and now this eyebrow is wonky. Damn it to hell. It's like you try and brush the color through, and then your bald spot comes popping back up, and it's like, hey bitch, hey, which is so fucking annoying. Cleaning off my nose ring so it's not so matte. I really like this eye look. It's very, very pretty. Alright, so I'm going to go in with my Fenty bronzer. There we go. Fenty bronzer in Shady Biz. And I'm just going to bronze up the face. God damn, that's a good bronzer. And I'm using ColourPop F1 big floofy brush. I'm just bringing that across my nose a bit. I've decided that I want to try face painting again. I haven't done it, and I'm just kind of debating on if I want to live stream doing it because they take so long to do. But the problem with that is that I'm so hyper focused on what I'm doing that I'm afraid that I won't actually talk to anybody in the stream. So I'm like stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it, but I definitely want to start face painting again. But the problem with the face painting is that it's really hard for me to concentrate on anything else. Like, it's hard for me to concentrate now, and I'm just sitting here doing my makeup. God, I feel like crap today. My allergies are kicking my ass, like right in the back of my sinuses. And I've been feeling a little heavy in here, but we've had a lot of rain recently, so and everything's like blooming and foliage and stuff, even though we're in fall, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's killing my allergies right now, so you know, what can you do about it though? I feel like this video has been kind of all over the place, to be honest, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, what eyeliner do I want to use? Do I want to use any eyeliner? I feel like I could do. I wonder how the marigold from ColourPop would look. I think that'd be really pretty, actually. So I think I might go ahead and do that. This is from the Raw Beauty Kristi collection, by the way, if you didn't already know. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Good choice, Alexis. Alright, what blush am I going to use today? I think I'm going to go in with Twilight, which is the peachy shade. I like my new setup in here, guys. Like, legit. This is... I have like a nice big desk now. I've got some Alex drawers. I know it's cliche as a YouTuber to have the Alex drawers, but hear me out. The big tall boys that they have, they've actually discontinued. You can only get the smaller ones now. And so they were down from like 200 to like 90 bucks. So I was like, not a better time to do it than now. So I went ahead and got, I got 2 shelves, and, yeah, in-laws, my God, I can't talk. My in-laws came over last night, and Mom and Dad were, helping us put things together. And then, like, because it was in my study, which is a smaller bedroom, we were all trying to fit in, and it just wasn't working. So we left my mom and my husband to do the work, because Mom loves doing like putting things together. She has the best time, and she like is embarrassed by it, but it's the cutest thing to watch her just like geek out over putting stuff together. It's fucking adorable. But anyway, they came over last night, and to thank them for helping us put everything together and move everything around, because we moved some stuff out of this room into our bedroom and into our lounge room. And to say thank you, I made chicken parmesan for dinner last night, and it was yummy. I was very happy, very, very happy, and everybody seemed to enjoy it, so you can't go wrong there. But my father-in-law and I just kind of sat around and we just talked, and it was nice. We'd come in and check on them every once in a while, make sure everything was okay, and oh, they were just having the best time. Okay, I'm going to take Oh Snap lip liner from ColourPop, and then I'm going to take Starlight from Lunar Beauty, and I'm going to gloss up these crusty lips. I love how it's just got that hint of opacity. I love it. Yes, Misa like it. I'm going to hit myself with some dewy setting spray from, it's the Seal the Deal setting spray from Flower Beauty. I've lost my little card in moving. I've lost my little card. What am I going to do? Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I really like it. This palette is so fucking good. It's in collaboration with another makeup artist, Stacey Marie, and this is, I think, their 3rd palette they've done together, and man, the Love Tahiti palette is so good. This is, again, what it looks like on the inside. And I've also got the Carnival palette, which will play really well with this one. So I think maybe in my next video, what I'll do is I'll play with both of them and see what kind of an eye look I can come up with, like real elaborate and just, I don't know, something, yeah, something. So anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!